Hi, you guys. It's me, Paco, and you're watching Bad Witch Book. Hey, guys. I'm back. I know I did not do a reset for May, and I feel bad about that. But just after Y'all West, I was just mentally drained, and it was already too late in the month for me to post it. And so I was like, fuck it. I'm just not going to do it. But I'm here for June. So for this video, we're first going to go over like a recap of May. I'll go over Y'all West, which there is going to be a Y'all West vlog I'll film eventually, which I need to. Then there is going to be the books that I plan to buy in the month of June, but that will be after I talk about like kind of what we got going on in June and things like that. And then we'll end it up with we'll do of reviewing other media I saw in June, which is not much, and then we'll wrap it up with that. But let's talk about May. So we had Y'all West in the beginning of the month. That was legit the 1st through the 5th. I got back on that Sunday. Left on a Thursday, got back on Sunday, and it was fun. It was great. It was a great time. I'm not really gonna go too in depth into Y'all West because I do have a Y'all West video like recap coming out in the month of June, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, we had that. It was all fun and games. I got to hang out with Princess and Lynn again. Got to meet Emily. Emily's great. Shout out if you're in chat, if you're watching. And it was just great. I got to see Princess's husband Mike's awesome. Got to meet Lynn's new boo. So it was overall fun. Got to like meet great authors. And then in the month of May, I have not really been working a lot because it's just been a really slow work month. We had a lot of the graduations, but those were like few and far between. So financially, maybe not the best month financially. So I didn't really buy a lot of books. Also, I'm going to ask you guys, I don't want to do hauls anymore because I felt like it was taking up a video slot. Should I do a haul in the reset if it's not too big? That's what she said. But yeah, comment down below if you guys think that I should start doing the hauls in the reset. Or if that will make the video too cluttered. But like I was saying, because I completely lost my train of thought. Like financially, it was just not a great month just because I spent a lot at the beginning of the month and then work was far and few between. But I do have good news. In the month of June, I will be starting a new thing work-wise that is just going to be so much fun and better. That's something I've been kind of waiting and working for a while now. So that'll be like a 3-week thing. I'll still be posting and I'll still be here and I'll have like a consistent schedule. So I will be very happy with that. I did sprint a lot in the month of May, which I was really happy with. I think I did 3 weekly Monday week sprints in a row, and then I was going to do one on the last Monday, and then my high school friends came over, and I hadn't seen them in forever, and so I canceled those sprints. But I did make it up for doing one on Friday with Princess. That was fun. So I do plan on doing sprints this month because Princess, if you did not see her last sprints video, she is taking a break from doing sprints. So I'm kind of be filling in the spots for that. I'm going to try to have like a guest, maybe another guest, at least one for them for these sprints. So be on the lookout for that. Maybe in your DMs, we'll see. So I'm excited for that. Like I said, I think I did a good filming month. I started a new kind of schedule on how I film because I also started being more active on TikTok and Instagram. I am keeping to the schedule because it's very successful where I will post my TikToks, which I would do 2 a week, and then 2 Instagram posts, and then the YouTube video on Friday, and then on Saturday or Sunday, depending on my work schedule, I would film everything. So I would film all the YouTube video I was going to film that week, and then I would film all the TikToks and take the Instagram pictures. I'm going to keep that schedule up, even though I think into June I'm going to move to 3 TikToks a week instead of 2. So I think I'm going to do Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't know the schedule yet. I'm going to think about it tonight and either have a post out tomorrow or not. We'll see. But yeah, so I am liking that I'm staying consistent with that. This is my 3rd week on my 3rd weekend where I already filmed the video, Friday's video, and now I'm filming this. So I am liking that I'm staying more consistent with the schedule with that. That is something to keep, like I said, more TikToks are going to be coming. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm rambling now. Other things. So I am hopefully able to go to V. Schwab's event. I have that on the 13th. I will be going to her book signing for Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. I'm very excited for that. I'm be meeting up with Princess again. But that's all I really had planned this month. I want to go to Sac Pride. I really haven't gone before. I went once, but I'm hoping I can go again this year. I went once a couple years ago, and I just haven't, and I don't really do much during Pride, but I really want to this year because I need to be gayer than ever. That's the plan. That's the plan this month, is to do gay shit. I want to watch some gay movies. I want to watch some gay shows. I want to just be gay and do my shit. So that is the plan for that. I keep saying and I feel bad about it. We're going to be going into the next segment very soon. But I did forget in May, I also did go to the Salivation a book launch event, which I'll have a picture here of meeting Sandra Proudman, the author. I got to read her arc of this book, and it was so fun to see her. She is such a sweetheart. She brought cookies for her, because it was like her first ever open book event, and it was great to see her. Angela Montoya was the author, like, interviewing her, so it was fun seeing Angela as well. And I may have something coming in the month of June once it's planned. I will let you guys know more. But that is really it for this, like, June look forward and May look back. We're going to go into another segment. So now it's time for the books that are coming out in the month of June that I'm very excited for. So I have 4 books that I'll be talking about, and I am very excited for that. So the first book comes out on the 3rd, so yesterday, because this video should be up on the 4th. And that is A Forgery of Fate by Elizabeth Lim. I love Elizabeth Lim. This is a beautiful cover. I am emotionally hurt. I did not get the Fairy Loot edition of this. So if y'all have the Fairy Loot edition, you want to hook a hoe up, message me. Hook a hoe up. Hook a hoe up. Anyway, A Forgery of Fate. This is Elizabeth Lim's new book, one of my favorite authors. I believe this is set in the same world as Six Golden Cranes, but I don't think you have to read that for this. I think this is like set completely separately. But all I really know about it is a painter is Beauty and the Beast retelling, and a painter gets, like, married to a dragon lord or something like that. Is all I really know about it. Honestly, it's Elizabeth Lim, and that's all I need to know. And I'm just very excited for this book. This book will be out, like I said, on June 3rd. So if you haven't already picked it up, go pick it up. The next book comes out on the 10th, and that is Six Wild Crows. Here is the cover. Should I have looked up the author's name? Yes. Did I? No. What I know about this book is that it is a King Henry VIII retelling, but it's about the queens, because, you know, we only ever care about the queens, because yas, queen. And this follows Anne Boleyn, but before we get to her, basically the premise of the book, a king has to marry, like, in the world, this fantasy world, a king has to marry 6 queens, brides, and, like, bond them to a castle or imprison them in a castle or something. That's, like, the basic of it. But it follows Anne Boleyn as she kind of, like, is trying to maneuver around the court, and she makes allies with Jane Seymour. So I'm interested. I know it's sapphic. I think there's dragons just from the cover, so I am intrigued to see where this book goes. So the next book we have, which I'm very excited to show off, this is a spoiler for the Out West vlog, or if you didn't already know, Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. This is an arc. I'm very happy. It smells gorgeous. It smells like gay I'm in. So, Bury Our Bone in the Midnight Soil, I believe, comes out on June 10th. Have I read this arc? No. Will I probably read it in time? No, because I'm going to be reading this next month anyway. But all I really know is that this book is kind of the toxic, sapphic answer to the Interview with the Vampire show, and that's all I really need to know. Angry, sapphic vampires. Like, say less. V. Schwab is hit or miss sometimes with me for authors, but I am very excited for this. The cover looks gorgeous. I've been, like, fighting the urge to just read this, but I'm strong like ox. So the next book that I have is another one I'm fighting at the edges to read, because I also got an arc of it. I got to take OS. I'm so happy, even though I could read this now, and I'm fighting all the urges to not read it for my right now. But A Treachery of Swans is a Swan Lake retelling, but it's sapphic, and this follows our Black Swan character, as she is the daughter of a sorcerer, and her goal is to kind of take out the princess or something, and emulate the princess. I can't think of the word, like play as her, but her father dies, who's his plan, and then she kind of starts to get a thing for the princess. So I'm very intrigued. This cover is gorgeous. I loved A.B. Polk's A.B. Pox. A.B. Port. Oh, okay. I fucked up the name. Someone, where's the firing squad? Take me out back. I loved her first book, Where the Darkness Stands Still. So I'm very excited to read this. And I have, like I said, I'm just fighting all the edges, trying not to read this right now. But yeah. And this is out June 24th. So go get your copy when it is out. I am very excited. So those are all the books that I'm excited for in the month of June. Now it's time to go talk about the other media I watched. So in the month of May, I really did not watch a lot of other media that wasn't like YouTube, which I don't want to like, or I was watching Golden Girls. I got my Golden Girls era. I did start listening to a new podcast, which is the I'll show right here, and it is the Golden Girls Deep Dive podcast with Jennifer Snar. She is on Broadway right now, and she is playing in the Death Becomes Her. She's one of the two main lead actresses from that, and so I was like, oh, I love Death Becomes Her, which I have been listening to music from there. We'll talk about that next. But so I started listening to this podcast because I saw like a TikTok about it, and it was her, and I was like, okay, I want to check this out, and I'm enjoying it. It's like they deep dive into each episode, and you learn some interesting facts. So I'm enjoying that. I'm only a couple episodes into the podcast, but it's kind of what I've been listening to when it's not a book or like watching TikTok or whatever. So but I did see a movie. I got to see Sinners. I'm so happy. I was worried I was going to miss out on seeing it in theaters, but it was like, me and my dad were like, we have to go see this. It sounds so good. Michael Jordan's in it, and oh my God, it was good. Oh my God, the amount of fine-ass people in that movie was atrocious, because not only did you have Michael B. Jordan, which were two of them, just everybody in that movie was attractive as hell. Not the point. The movie was great. I loved it. It was a really good vampire historical movie. If you haven't seen it, I highly suggest you go check it out. Annie Queen was so good. It was so good. Gorgeous as well. Like, oh, so good. Perline, gorgeous face card for the gods. Your body didn't forget me. Oh, I was like, in my seat. But I really enjoyed the movie. If you can tell, 5 stars. One of the best movies I've seen so far this year. That's really it. I did say I'll talk about, for music wise, I really haven't been listening to a lot. Because I mainly like listen out music at work. But the two things I did listen to more this month was the Death Becomes Her soundtrack, the new Broadway musical Death Becomes Her, starring Jennifer Sharp and Megan Hilly. It's fun. It's all over TikTok right now. That was rude. It was really fun. And then Renee Rapp released a new song, so we're getting a new Renee Rapp era, and it was fun. She threw shade. Very excited for it. Very excited for this new Renee Rapp era. And come on concert. Come to the area I'm at, please. I'm begging. But yeah, that's all I've really watched and listened to this month. I've been listening to my audiobooks a lot. I've been reading. I did find a new show on Netflix I want to watch, what I plan to watch in the month of June. I want to start Miss Maisel. I've already started it today. On the first episode right now. The Marvelous Miss Maisel. I've seen a lot of clips on TikTok, and I was like, fuck it, let me check it out. And it's fun, but the husband is pissing me the fuck off. It's not even a whole episode in, and he is, or ex, I don't know what he is, pissing me the fuck off. But I also want to watch The Residents, because my mom was watching it last week, and I saw clips, and I was like, ooh, Shonda Rhimes is in her bag in this. So I want to check that show out. Because I said I do want to watch some gay stuff. I want to see A Good Indian Boy, which is about this couple. One of them is Indian. He brings his white boyfriend to his family, and it seems like it's going to be cute. I want to see The Wedding Banquet, which is stars Bowen Yang. And it's this lesbian and this gay couple are dating, and they live together. all in one house, like they share that rent. And then I believe one of the gay men, he tells his grandmother he's getting married to one of the lesbians, or they have to get married for whatever reason, and then the grandma shows up, so it's a big, like, lavender, like, it's shenanigans ensue, and I want to see it. It sounds really cute. So, like, those are, like, those movies I want to see. And then I know a new movie just popped up on Netflix that looks really good. Comes out this month, and it's K-pop Demon Hunters and Say Less. It's, like, an animated movie by the same team that brought you Into the Spider-Verse. Looks really interesting, and I want to check it out. But yeah, that's really it for the media I want to watch in June. So, yeah. Keep an eye out for those if you haven't seen them. And I'll report back to you in the July reset. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say. For this reset, I am really excited for June, though, because of, like, just the, like, professional shit I'm gonna be hoping to do. I do plan on doing sprints, so I'm doing one, which you guys have already seen the Monday one. And then the rest are gonna be on Sunday, besides the 8th. There will be no sprints on the 8th. But I will be filling in for Princess on that. But yeah, let's have a happy Pride. Let's be queer. Let's be loud. We cannot allow them to quiet us any longer or anymore, ever again. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.